Hello, dear friend. This is Mr. Z. Um, I just want to spend a quick time with you guys and kind of a review almost on 19 question that you're probably going to encounter on the different exercise for your infusion rate and drop per minute. Those are just the basic one. It's not the advanced question regarding to how to find the dopamine rate, how to find the infusion rate from microgram per kilogram per minute, or how to find the microgram per kilogram per minute from the infusion rate. But those are just the beginning. Those are just baby stuff, simple stuff that sometimes it can make some people crazy. All right, so we're going to go over this question and then hopefully that will help you to be more successful in your class. All right, let's bring our setup in 19 question that we will review today. All right, but before we get deeper in those details, so I will kind of remind you about the few concepts quick. Well, I love to use the red ink. So let's see. We're gonna go down there on the draw. We're gonna pick this right here. All right, so that sounds better. So let's go down. All right. All right. So when it comes to infusion rate, dear friend, so you have to remember infusion rate, you're solving for milliliter per hours. Okay. So milliliter per hour. Milliliter per hour. So um so milliliter per hours, you're gonna be right there. Volume over time. All right. Don't forget this volume right there must be in a milliliter. The time must be in an hour. Okay, don't forget that. Now, how you will know you will be on the volume over time? Whenever you read the question, you're going to see they are infusing a specific amount of volume within a certain time. You'll see infuse 1000 milliliter over 10 hours. You're going to hear, though, we're going to see, read the word over, all right? They will give you the term. You know you are right there on the volume over time. So what you have to remember, this term right here must be in the hour. Must be in an hour. Example, infuse 1,000 milliliter. You see that 1,000 milliliter over 10 hour. You see, is matter of division. So once you divide this, you have 100 milliliter per hour. Now, if the volume is not in the milliliter, it's your responsibility to convert that to milliliter. If your time is not in the hour, is in a minute, this is what I want you to do. Example, infuse 100 milliliter over 30 minutes. You see? Ah, infuse 100 milliliter over 30 minutes. If the time it's not in an hour, it's in a minute, just go divide the volume by that time. But before you do that, I want you to multiply your volume by 60. All right? It's not to convert minute to hour, you multiply by 60. No, whenever you convert a minute to hour, you gotta divide that minute by 60. But if I have 100 over 30, if I divide this 30 by 60 and I put the 60 on the 30, you're gonna find yourself in a situation of a whole number divided by fraction. We're gonna keep the whole number intact, and then we're gonna change that to multiplication, and then we're gonna flip that fraction. And whenever we flip that 30 over 60, 60 gonna go on the top, 30 gonna go at the bottom. All right. So just anytime you're infusing something that is over 30 minutes, multiply the volume by 60 and divide that by whatever minute it was there. So like in this case, it's gonna be 200 milliliter per hour. Now, there will be a time if you cannot solve for infusion rate, if you cannot do like this volume over time, then you will find yourself at the dosage section, which is going to be your order divided by variable. You're going to multiply that by quantity. All right. But you got to know that your available and quantity always run together. All right. Always run together. Don't forget that. Now, your order right here, when it comes to your order has to be on one of this shape, gram per hour. All right. Milligram per hour. You see, microgram per hours, uh, unit per hours, and then MEQ per hour. So your order has to be in one of this shape, gram per hour, milligram per hour. If it's not, that will be your responsibility to bring that back. We're gonna make another video on that one. All right. So that is for infusion rate, which is milliliter per hour. It's the same thing as a pump rate. It's the same thing as a flow rate. All right, or infusion rate. And sometimes we're gonna refer to that as a dosage because you're gonna use your dosage formula of your order over available time quantity. You got it? All right. Now, let's talk about drop per minute. Remember, infusion rate, you are using a pump. Then what happens if you do not have a pump? You're using a gravity. That's where now you will be on GTT, drop per minute, which is going to be your volume. You're going to divide that by time and you will multiply that by drop factor. So the volume gotta be in the milliliter and the time gotta be in the minute. You see that? Drop per minute, the time must be in the minute. Milliliter per hour, your time must be in an hour. All right? So let's get out of the way. So if your time is in an hour, you will have to multiply that by 60 because you need your time to be in a minute. So let's look at this question number one. In this question number one, they give you a safe dose range that go from 3 milligram to 8 milligram, and they give you 132 pounds. So the question is, what is the safe dose range? Remember, range is two numbers. So the only thing we have to do, get your weight in kilogram, 132 divided by 2.2. Now you're going to have a 60. Remember? So we have this 132 pound. You convert that to kilogram. All right. So pound to kilogram, you have to divide that by 2.2. And whenever you divide this by 2.2, you will have a 60 kilogram. All right. Now, remember, your safe dose range is for each kilogram, you are giving 3 milligram to 8 milligram. So it means we're going to get the kilogram multiply over there. So this is like this, 3 milligram per kilogram to 8 milligram per kilogram. So now, because our safe dose range gotta be in the milligram, this is for 1 kilogram, they are giving 3 milligram. So whenever the patient weighs 60 kilogram there and here 60 kilogram, we multiply, Kilogram and kilogram will cancel out. You see that? So now you will have 3 times 60. You're going to have 180 milligram to 8 times 60, so you got 480 milligram. All right, so that is the safe dose range. Remember, 3, we call that the minimum safe dose. 8, we call it the maximum safe dose. So if the question asks you, what is the minimum safe dose? You're just going to get the weight. 60 times 3 is going to be 180 milligram. That's it. If the question asks, what is the maximum safe dose? You will do 8 times 60, 480, and you're done. This question did not ask that, but ask a safe dose range. That's why we get those two numbers. Let's look at number 2. You see, number 2 right here, we are looking milliliter per hour. But remember, milliliter per hour can go 2 ways, either volume over time or dosage calculation. So I can call this my volume right there. But where is the time? You don't see the time. Do you see the word over? No. So this one here, you find yourself at the dosage calculation side. Remember I say this, available and quantity always run together, right there. That's why we call concentration. So whatever remained there, 800 units per hour can only be your order. Look at here. I say for you to use dosage, your order has to be one of these shapes. You see, unit per hour. So because it's in a unit per hour, this is my order. So the only thing I'm going to do 800. I'm going to use my basic dosage formula, 800. I'm going to multiply that by quantity, which is 500. And then I'm going to divide this right there by 20,000. So let's go down there. So you got 800 times 500 divided by 20,000. All right. So you see, you have 20 milliliter per hour. You see, make sure that you are available. It's in the unit over there. It's in the unit as well. So remember this, dear friend. Anytime you are solving for milliliter per hour and fusion rate, if you cannot do volume over time, identify your concentration, because that one is your available and quantity. They always run together. Now, whatever remained there can only be your order, but make sure it is in one of the basic shape that I talked to you about it. Gram per hours, unit per hours, milligram per hours, microgram per hours, MEQ per hour. You got it? Good job. If it's not, that will be your responsibility to bring that back. But right now, everything is going to be in the basic shape. Let's look at number 3. You see, number 3, we are looking for drop per minute. Okay, so drop per minute equal volume over time multiplied by drop factor. Your volume must be in the milliliter. My volume is 3 liter. So I'm going to convert that to milliliter. So it becomes 3,000 milliliter. All right. Now your time must be in the minute. But look at my time. My time is in an hour. So I have to convert that to minute. Drop per minute. Your time gotta be in a minute. 10 times 60, it gives you 600 minutes. So my drop factor always is in the drop in the 1 minute. So this now become a baby's food, right? So now I get 3,000 right there milliliter. I will divide that by 600. I don't like to divide. I love to multiply and divide. multiply by drop factor, which is 20. All right, so let's go down there. So now you have 3,000 that came from our lira, 3 lira, multiply that by 20, our drop factor, and we divided that by 600. So now here I have 1 GTT in minute per minute. Here it's gravity, we're not using a pump. Let's look at number 4. Number 4, we're still looking for drop per minute. Well, you know, a volume over time multiplied by drop factor. Okay? So that milligram, it's a chinekene. Chinekene. It's nothing. It's distraction. Say that. Chinekene. Chinekene. Distraction. It's a distraction. You're not going to use it. So we need only 3 data. Volume, drop factor, and your time. Just double check that your volume is in a milliliter. Your time must be in a minute. Boom. That's a problem. Your drop factor is there. So you have to convert that 1.5 hours to minute. You know, 1.5 hours, it gives you 90 minutes. There we go. So now you have a 90 minute. When you do 1.5 times 60, you got 90 minutes. You don't believe in me? 90 minutes. So right now we're going to do 250 milliliter and multiply by my drop factor, which is 15, and I divide that by the time, which is 90. So now we'll go down there. You go 250 times 15, the drop factor, and divide by 90. So now I got 41.6. This gotta be a whole number. It's gonna be 42 drop per minute. Number 5. The question read, how many milliliter per hour should be infused for albumin? 25 in 200 milliliter. Dear friend, you see? Over, to be infused over 1 hour. The albumin that need to be infused. Look at, you see the word over? Yeah, the word over is right there. So here, it's just a volume over time, which is 200 milliliter over 1 hour. You're not going to convert the hour to minute. No, 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 no. Because you are looking milliliter per hours, your timer must be in hours. So this, it become 200 milliliter per hour. Oh, dear friend, whenever you study, you have to turn your phone off. Your phone is ringing. It's your phone that is ringing, not mine. Just turn your phone off. Turn your phone off. Let's look at here. What are we looking? You see? Milliliter per hour. It can go 2 ways. So I'm going to check. You see the time. Whenever you see the word over, you know you're going to be right here. Volume over time. So check your volume. Your volume is right there. 250. 250 milliliter. To be infused over 4 hours. So when you do 250 and you divide that by 4, you got 62.5. But this must be round to the nearest whole number. So it becomes 63 milliliter per hour. All right, almost there. So we are number 7. What are we looking? Milliliter per hour. We are infusing clarithromycin 600 milligram in 600 milliliter over 3 hours. This is what? Chinekene, distraction. Chinekene, distraction. So now we have a volume and we have the time. Volume over time. So you have a 600 milliliter over what? 3 hours. So now you have a 200 milliliter per hour. You see? Yeah. So this is our practice make perfect. So what are we looking here? we are looking milliliter per hour. You see, our volume is there and our time is there, but it's in a minute. Remember what I gave you in the example. So we're going to do volume over time. But because my time is in a minute and I'm looking milliliter per hours, I'm going to do 250. I multiply that by 60 and I divide that by 90. So anytime I am looking milliliter per hours, if my time is in a minute, I'm going to multiply the volume by 60 and divide by the minute is given to you. So you got 250 times 60 and I divided that by 90. So now you got decimal number. Once you round that to whole number, you have 167. All right. I love like this. This is setup. But also, if you want it, you can get a 90 minute, you divide that by 60. All right. Get a 90 minute right there. You divide that by 60, you got 1.5 hour. See? You have 1.5 hour. Now, because your time is an hour, then you can come here, do 250. You see that? Divide that by 1.5. 250 divided by 1.5. And you have the same thing, 166,666. When you round to that, 1.7. But I don't like the second setup. I love the first one. It's good. So anytime your time is in a minute, like here, get your volume, multiply by 60 and divide. But when your time is in hours, you're just going to divide the volume by the hour. Like here, that's a good example. You see, we have a Cipro that we are infusing 200 milliliter over 1 hour. Because my time is an hour, here I'm just going to do 200 milliliter and I'm going to do that over 1 hour. See, that's it. So now I have 200 milliliter per hour. Got it? So let's go down here. We are there, number 10. Number 10, what we are looking, drop per minute. You know, drop per minute, volume, time multiplied by drop factor. Your volume must be in the milliliter, is right there, 50 milliliter. Well, I'm going to multiply that by my drop factor, which is 60 GTT per ml. Then I divided that by what? By 30 minutes. This is how, you see, this milliliter and that milliliter will cancel out. The only unit I'm going to stay with is going to be drop per minute. So right now, I'm going to do 50 times 60. Yeah. Why you complain? Divide by 30. You think, yeah, I made a mistake. No, 1 drop per minute. Good job. Number 11. What are we looking? Drop per minute. It's right there. It's telling you that your time must be in the minute. Now, let me erase this thing because this is where a lot of nursing students, they make a mistake. So hear me well. Anytime in any exercise, if you are looking for drop per minute, and in that exercise, they give you the volume. You see, the volume. They give you infusion rate, 150 milliliter per hour, and a drop factor. This volume right there is a chinekene. You're not going to use it. You're not going to use it. So anytime you have a milliliter per hours and a drop per minute, the volume, we're going to do this volume divided by time multiplied by drop factor. The volume you're going to use is going to be this volume right there of the infusion rate, which is 150 per hours, because there is only 1 hour. See, per hour It's 1 hour. We are going to convert that hour to minute, which is 60 multiplied by 15. So I got 150 times 15. Then I divided that by 60. Then I got 37.5. You will round that, it becomes 38 drops per minute. Good job. Let's look at here. What are we looking at? Number 12, milliliter per hour. You see the word over, boom. It means what? Volume over time. My volume gotta be in the milliliter. So this, it becomes 3,000 milliliter. My time gotta be in hours. Is in the hour. That's a good job. So now I'm gonna do 3,000 divided by 18. You see, I have a 166.666 rounded that the whole number become 167. So we are there to number 13. Number 13, what are we looking? Milliliter per hours. Do you see the volume? If you call 100 your volume, but what is the time? There is no time. You cannot use that per hour, like 1 hour. No, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. Your time for your infusion rate, you gotta say to be infused over 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, not 3 milligram per hour. This is what we talked about earlier. This right here, my friend, is gonna be your order. These are your available and your quantity. Right here, we're going to use dosage to solve this problem. Just make sure your available, it's in the milligram, your order, it's in the milligram as well. So you know your setup for your dosage, right? Equal order, available, times quantity. So now we got 3. I multiply my quantity to 100 and divide that by 30. So you have a 300 and divided that by 30, you have 10 milliliter per hour. So be careful. If you cannot do volume over time, you will be on dosage side. Look at number 14. You see, number 14, we are looking milliliter per hour. But you see, to be infused over, this is a key word, over. So my volume is right there. So 500 milliliter to be infused over 3 hours. So you do 500 divided by 3. So you have a 167 milliliter per hour. All right. So let's go to number 15. Number 15. How many milligram per hour? Be careful. The only time you will use this dosage order divided by available time quantity when you are looking for milliliter per hour. That's it. But if you are not looking for milliliter per hour, you will be in the order section. Hey, look at milliliter per hour is given to you already. So you cannot go again, start looking for it. No, it's part of the problem. It means right here, milliliter per hour is your dosage. Your available and quantity always goes together. We have them. It means the only thing we are looking for your order. All right. So because we are looking in milligram, you have to make sure your available is in milligram. So right here, you're looking for your order. Your order equal your dosage. You divide that by quantity, you multiply by available. You see how those two setup are different? Your dosage, order, time quantity divided by available. You use a dosage formula only whenever you're looking for milliliter per hours when it comes to infusion rate. But if they give you infusion rate, you see that milliliter per hour. You need to open your eye. So anytime you see milliliter per hour, you know, boom, that is your infusion rate. Yeah. Something like when Your family see you, they know, this is my daughter. Oh, this is my wife. Oh, this is my mom. The kid cannot confuse the mom because they know you. They're so used to see you. Same thing here. Whenever you see milliliter per hour, boom, it's not chinekene. It's not distraction. It's a real deal. So you're going to use that. So in this case, remember we say infusion rate is the same thing as a pump rate, milliliter per hour, or flow rate, all dosage. So this milliliter per hour is your dosage, 125 right there. I'm going to multiply available, which is 400. Now I'm going to divide it by my quantity, which is 250. So now you got 125 times 400, correct? Divided by 250. So now you got 200 milligram per hour. This is your order that you were looking. Let's go here. Number 16. How many drops per minute? Mr. Z, you're moving fast. Oh, do you know that you can pause the video? So you can pause this video right there. You can pause it and you can go back. You can rewind the video. So we are looking drop per minute. You need three data: volume over time, multiply by drop factor. Your volume gotta be in the milliliter. Boom. Your time gotta be in the minute. But how many hours there? Let me erase it. 20 hours. So it means we gotta convert that 20 hours to minute. You multiply that by 60. You got 1200 minutes. So now we're gonna do our volume, which is 2000. You multiply that by 10, that is your drop factor, and divide that by 1200. So now I got 2000 multiplied by 10 divided by 1200. So now I got 16.66. Once you round that, it becomes 17. Oh, it becomes 17, and we are on the question 17 too. That's good. See, how many drops per minute? You gotta have a volume divided by time, multiplied by drop factor. Your volume gotta be in the milliliter. Your time gotta be in a minute. Your drop factor is there. So I'm gonna do 100 divided by 45, multiply that by 20. So let's go down there. Okay. You got, so which one you got? So you got 100. In this question, I got 100. I multiply by my drop factor, which is 20. And then I divided that by 45. So you got 44 drop per minute. You got it? Or if you do 100 divided by 45 times 20, you still have the same thing. Number 18, how many milligram per hour? Let me ask a question. What are you looking here? Oh, I know that you're looking for milligram per hour. But what is that in terms of the data that go in the dosage formula? What is that? No, it's not your dosage. Your dosage is right here, milliliter per hour. Remember, I say you are using a dosage order over available time quantity. Look for milliliter per hour. So whenever they've already give you milliliter per hour, this is your dosage. I want you to remember that. And this way here always goes together. Gram and so your dosage is 50. Remember, I said we can call infusion rate your dosage as well. Your quantity is 500. And your available is 2 grams. But pay attention, we are looking a milligram per hour. So you gotta push this gram to milligram, it becomes 2000 milligram. All right. So your order equal dA over Q. So your dosage 50, 50, you multiply that by your available, which is 2000, and then you divide that by quantity, which is 500. You see that? So now, if you got 50 right there, and you go multiply that by 2000, and then divide that by 500. So now you have here 200 milligram per hour. We are pretty much in the last question, question 19. A nurse is infusing 750 milliliter over 5 hours. You see, here we are looking at milliliter. What is the rate in the milliliter per hour? So, volume over time. But Mr. Z, how I get volume over time? I told you already. The word over right there. And the time. Or given in 5 hours. You see the time right there. My volume is 750 milliliter. And my time is 5 hours. So now 750 divided that by 5. Now you have 150 milliliter per hour. All right. So thank you for spending time with Mr. Z. We went over these 19 questions. Math require practice. Math require a lot of practice, dear friend. I'm telling you. So you gotta do more practice, so you can get the hang of it. So go back, pause the video, take some notes, rewind the video so you can get the concept. This is only the basic infusion rate. This is the concept of the basic infusion rate and drip rate. It's not the advanced one. This is just the basic one. So once you master the basic one, you've already set up a foundation, a solid foundation for the this right here, my dear friend. The rest is gonna be easy for you. All right. So this by doing like this, you'll be successful. You agree? So practice makes perfect. If you want to see the result on anything that you do, if you try, you come short, do not give up. Life sometimes is made up for all those kind of stuff. Do not give up. You try, you are short, all the shortcoming, it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself. At least you try. At least you have tried. Go back again, try to read. Read again, practice. All right? Practice is going to lead you to the great result. But if you don't practice, you are afraid, you're not going to understand those stuff. Now that you have learned, all right, go ahead, practice again, click again, work on them on those exercises. For those that want to practice again, you have some basic, some question at the description. You can go ahead and practice again, so you can get the hang of it. Until then, God bless you. Don't forget, take care of your friend, take care of your family. Life is all about not only take care of yourself, but also take care of each other. Until the next time, be blessed. That was Mr. Z, your math coach. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.